Hello, I am Christy and this is Positive X-Ploration. Today I want to talk about integrity. What is integrity? Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one's looking. Integrity is honesty. All of these wonderful qualities, keep being true to your word. When you make a promise to someone, you keep it. Integrity is treating other people with respect. Integrity is doing what you say you're going to do. Integrity is talking the talk and walking the walk.
Leave your limitations, live and go against them. Just let go and start up something new. Cause I know that what you planned out, everything that you built up, isn't what you want. And I know the life you're living isn't that fulfilling. Let me help you out.
Integrity is trustworthiness. People tend to trust others who have true integrity, not just a show of integrity, because that's not integrity. And one of the things I have decided to do for my own life as far as integrity goes, I try to have integrity every day with other people, but I need to have more integrity to myself. I have been, or I feel like I have been, letting myself down a lot lately. There are things that I want in my life that if you've watched any of my past videos, or a lot of my past videos anyway, there is a lot of talk about getting the life you want and doing things right now to feel better about your life, and to take steps toward a better life. Another instruction I have is to have integrity with yourself. Don't play games with yourself. Don't tell yourself you're gonna do something and then we don't really have to do that right now. And the truth is, maybe you don't have to do that right now, or maybe you don't have to do anything. One of the things I want to do is get up earlier in the morning. I don't have to do that. It's something I want to do though. So I say. My dad always said, if you really want to do something, you'll do it. I think that's true. But I think something happens in our brains. We resist. And there could be some serious stuff going on in your life, right? You could be going through a major life change. You could have some sort of loss. You could have all kinds of other things going on with your health and whatnot that causes things not to go just so. I don't have that right now. So for those of you out there who don't really have a thing that you're really a major thing that you're dealing with right now, I'm talking to you. I don't have to. And you don't have to do anything extra to improve your life either. You don't have to work on skills to get another job. You don't have to have hobbies that you do on your own time that makes you feel more fulfilled and energizes you. You don't have to do those things. I really want to lose weight. I don't have to do the things necessary to do that. I don't have to. Wouldn't it be great if I would just do it? Here's what I'm going to propose. And if this works for me, this is going to keep coming up. I want to promise myself that I will eat healthier and move more. showing up for myself at breakfast, showing up for myself at lunch, showing up for myself at dinner, which actually isn't that hard. What's hard is when you have to show up for yourself at a special occasion, or when people bring ice cream cake to work like they did today. I did have the piece of ice cream cake, but I also worked out, and I'm also doing a longer fasting period for my intermittent fasting. I think I'm afraid to promise myself that I will eat the vegetables and leave the sugar aside. But Christy, I promise that I will eat the vegetables and leave the sugar. Now, I'm only going to focus on the one thing. And as that starts improving, I'm going to go on to the next thing, which is getting up earlier. These are things that I've been wrestling with for 3 years. You know, I wasn't dieting or doing anything at all for years and years, and I didn't have any, real concentration for years and years on getting up earlier, even though it was in the back of my head, and even though I had tried it a few times, but it wasn't a big deal, right? The last 3 years, I've made it a big deal up here, and I just really want that for myself. So I mentioned earlier in the video that, if you're in a good place, I'm talking to you, but I do understand not being in a good place, because not being in a good place is how this YouTube channel started, is how these desires to have a hobby, to work on getting the life I want, and wanting to be an earlier bird. So even if you're not in a good place, that doesn't mean that you can't make some changes or make some plans, because that's what I did. I mean, I had to get over the initial thing, and I got counseling, but I also started writing again. The writing is what will eventually led to videos and working on a book and working on me. If you're hurting, start with something you love, and I love writing. This is all about being good to yourself, showing yourself integrity, being able to trust yourself, and know that you're not going to break a promise to yourself. That is all I have for today. Thank you for watching.